Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. It's Monday, and we have started the market off in an interesting fashion. Dixie is looking like it's going to pull back to find some support, meaning that we will have some upside into crypto and tech stocks into New York Open. Where this closes today is very important. We need to see if we close above 101 or not. If we lose 101, then obviously the target of 99.96 is there. But if we hold this 101 level today and close sideways, I'm looking for us to go up into the resistance, which we got rejected from around 102, 103 the next day or the day after. So I'm going to wait for a higher low today. Today we're looking for that higher low. As this is coming down, we'll be looking for upside on Bitcoin and ETH, and then we'll look for that reversal in the next day or two after we can find some stability and some consolidation sideways, so oscillators can reset before we make our next move. All right, well, that's basically that. And now let's go to Bitcoin. Here is Bitcoin on a daily time frame. And as you can see, we have a little bit of consolidation going here on sideways. And if you look at the previous low to this low, obviously we have a little bit of bullish divergence. But the thing is that we are looking for a confirmation of this close today above 27,000. Closing above 27,000 will give us a sideways and a possible attempt to go to the breakdown area of 28.5. But the way that Dixie is looking right now, right, we should be looking for sideways and up into this level anyway if Dixie is going to the downside. If Dixie decides to find sideways on 101 and decides to consolidate there and then start climbing, well, then this is why we would be considering this one leg down, consolidate. Here's as high as I'm expecting, 28,800, and then we'd probably be looking for the next leg down, right? So right now, a little bit of upside into the market is for all the people who are shorting late into this drop. And if there are people who are buying the dip here, if they're not quick about taking their profit around 28,700, 28,800, well, they might get caught in that second liquidity grab down to like 100, 200 EMA, close to 25,300 to basically 24,000. And then over there, we can look for the next sideways consolidation before continuation to the top side, because we will still be making a higher high. And then we got this overbought situation back into reversion to the mean. And we could look for a possible secondary upside move after. I'm looking for kind of like 3 drives of bullish divergence in this area up to like 24,000 before I look for that. First of all, until we lose 26,500, I'm looking at 27,000 as support. After 27 is lost, I'll look at 26.5. After 26.5, I'm looking basically at 25 to 26. Around there, I will look for a quick move, but I would look for a dead cat bounce back into 27 and then look for 24 and then look for upside from there. Unfortunately, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a clear, straight path, and I'm not looking at this as like completely over. But this head and shoulder in a bull market can be a fake out for a little bit of a grab, a little bit lower, and then just continuation straight up. So let's see how Dixie plays. Here's a 4-hour time frame. I'm gonna try to make these videos as short as possible because I am doing extra stuff today. On a 4-hour time frame, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but 21 EMA under the 200 is bearish. You can have these bullish divergence coming off oversold conditions as great, but the main thing is that until you close above 28,000 with a 4-hour open and close, everything will be looking for downside support. So yeah, I'm already short from eight. Oh, well, sorry, this is Bitcoin. I'm short on Ethereum, and I have a long scalp, but I'm straddled in these like little price range of a few, like let's say $1,000 on Bitcoin. It's probably like $100 on ETH, but I'm probably like straddling $50 range. This doesn't look like it's down. It's done going sideways and down, and then in the next 4 hour, if we can hold at 27K, then I'll look for sideways and potentially up into that $28,000 to $28,500 area for the possible me taking a short in Bitcoin situation for us to come test into that lower $25,000 support area. And that's in the next like 2-3 days. So don't assume that that's gonna happen in like boom and now. But I'm looking at this to grind out and take all these over leveraged longs out. I would like to see our liquidity touched into this area, which is it's 26,500. And then from there we can look for upside, but at least 26.5 needs a little bit of a poke before I can assume that all the liquidity down here is grabbed. So keep that in mind moving forward. Let's go now to ETH. This coffee. Sorry for the delay. Here's the daily on ETH, looking like a setting up of a head and shoulder formation. Even if we come back up to the top side around 29, I mean, this is Bitcoin. Even if you come to 28.5 to 29, I'd be looking for that short on Bitcoin. Sorry about that. Let me go to ETH. Come on, computer. Great. Let's Here is ETH. Sorry for the delay. One good thing I can point out is that a few exchanges like Bybit are going KYC in May. That will probably be detrimental to trading volume if more people are not able to trade. It's gonna make liquidity on exchanges less, and then that can give you much more volatile moves to upside and downside depending on other factors and conditions of the market. But right now, we're going to the downside. So all these over leveraged longs are the ones that are paying the price. Later, it could be opposite when we have exhausted all liquidity to the downside and people want to buy and there's no liquidity on the exchanges. It will cause a quick markup in price. All right, so here's ETH on a daily. All of you guys who got that 2150 short, congratulations. After that, it was the 1980, congratulations. After that, it was 1880, congratulations. Scooping up longs off of 1830, congratulations. That's basically what I was looking for, but I got around 1835, 1840 because I was late. I'm still looking for this 4 hour to look for continuation to the downside and grind out this area near 1760 to 1850 before we find a support sideways, and then we can look to poke back into 1980. If I get an opportunity from my 1880 short to get a short into 1980, I will do that. I have a range that I want to build like along from 1750 and 1700, and I want to short around 1950, and I'm going to straddle that range for the next week or two until we decide if we want to sweep more liquidity to the downside at 1650 or not, or if we want to go test into a dead cat bounce into 1980 area or not. So I will just protect myself in that straddle, and then I will scalp accordingly. I am now on two different exchanges. I'm on MEXC and Bybit. Bybit has 99% of my money, but on MEXC, since I'm testing out that exchange, I put about $1,000 there to give it a fair opportunity to impress me with the liquidity on that exchange and their flawless execution of my limits without being missed by a few cents. That's what I'm looking for. So I will be testing that out. Feel free to join any of those exchanges. The link is in the description of the video. We have basically free orders on limits. And then you have other additional bonuses you get as a first time depositor on the exchange. Feel free to use those. All of those links that you guys use in the affiliate section help me grow the channel. So thank you. If you guys, let me just do the spiel. If you guys could leave me a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions or concerns or any other comments you want me to get over on the next video, leave it in the comment section below. If you guys are interested in joining the Discord live, which I'm going to do right after this video, please feel free to join. The link to the in this description of this video. has the link to the Discord server, which is completely free, and it does have a membership side, which starts for May in about 6 days. So if you're interested on the scalping, hardcore, little bit high leverage, high risk, but bigger reward section, feel free to join us on the Discord server. Aside from that, guys, we're consolidating in this range. If I go to a 4-hour time frame, I can show you that 1900 to 1920 is going to be pretty hard to break down. Just like you had the death cross on Bitcoin, you're getting it on ETH as well. Here's the 21 EMA losing 1880 as a confirmation that 1880 is going to be resistance going up. You have this little rounding action of distributional tops looking for basically a liquidity grab to the downside. I have my alert here at 1800. I'm waiting to see if that plays out. If not, I have a long scalp from 1840 anyway. So if we do get that poke up into 1880 and higher, I will add into my short because I'm more looking for downside than I am upside as of right now. Until a daily or two daily closes, I am looking for downside, as I was trying to state earlier. Aside from that, guys, be careful. If you can get that long scalp off of 1780, I'd highly recommend it with the stop loss at 1750. If you want to short at 1880 to 1900, I recommend it with the stop loss above 1930. And then we're going to see this consolidate, grind, and cool off oscillators, and then see how high we can get to the upside from after a daily close or two. Until then, guys, I hope you guys have a great day. Be safe, trade carefully, and I'll see you guys in the live Discord session for me to go a little bit deeper into the price action on, like, say, a 15-minute scalper time frame session. What are we looking for New York session today? I will be going over that in the live on Discord, so see you there shortly. Have a great one. Talk to you soon. And enjoy this video if it gets to you in time for New York Open.